For this presidential wife here, I feel like can't lose. Nothing left to prove. Hallelujah. HCA repping the state like DA. Simple fide, VA. Rich man and Lecrae. Squad won't behave. NBA in the father.
Yo, welcome everyone to a new video. So today I'm going to do a Q&A video. I asked for questions on Twitter. If you're not following me on Twitter, shame on you. You don't get to ask questions. No, just kidding. Well, you didn't get to ask questions, but still, this will probably be a bit more serious. Maybe parts of my life that I haven't shared to you guys, or I hope you guys enjoy. I don't know how the lighting is though. I hope it's a bit better because usually I come off as extremely pale in my videos. I am pale, just not really white like I looked in the reaction video. So, I mean, it's winter, it's just going into summer now, so hopefully I'll be able to get a bit more color in my skin, but let's get into the questions. So my first question is from Samuel Duraka. I don't know how you say your last name. He's part of the Patreon group and he's been supporting me pretty much from the start, so that's really awesome. So he asked, what does it feel like to live so far from the rest of the world? So, I mean, I'm sure you guys probably know that my accent is a bit different to American. And so I live in New Zealand right now. I mean, my whole life. I've only been to Australia twice, I think, and then that's pretty much it. I think the population is like 4.5 million, so, you know, I really like it. I live in the country right now, so it's the last about 2.5 years I've lived in the country, so literally right behind you guys, there's like a shed with logs everywhere, and then just green hills everywhere. And usually there's cows and stuff. So I used to live in the suburbs, but yeah, I mean, it's a bit weird living on the edge of the flat earth. Pretty crazy. Like sometimes I see the dome up there sometimes, but other than that, it's really chill. A lot chiller than America, or what it sounds like right now. But yeah, man, I really enjoy New Zealand. Like, I mean, I've never been to America, but I guess the culture is kind of similar. There's definitely parts of the culture that might be a bit hard for Americans to get used to if they lived here. Obviously, language is a bit different. Like, you spell mum M-U-M, not M-O-M, and different things like that. Like, different things would be disrespectful or whatever. So, yeah, I mean, I like it. And they also followed up with a question, who is your favorite Christian hip-hop artist at the moment? So, for me, it's probably just from a unique standpoint and good music, God fused into it. Brasel, of course. I haven't been like hooked onto one particular artist lately. I mean, I like Social Club's Dive. Lecrae's album, I haven't had it on repeat, honestly. I still liked it though, like my review still stands. But yeah, like just being unique, Brasel definitely. And then Joel Cedino, I think. I don't know how it's gonna be hard saying some of you guys' names, because I do have some Europeans that watch me as well. But he asked, LeBron or Jordan? So honestly, I've only been following basketball for like the last 2 seasons, but I'd probably have to say Jordan. He's just got that perfect record, like 6 championships, I'm pretty sure. LeBron, he's got like 3 out of 7, I think, something like that. So I'll probably have to go with Jordan, but he is a beast. And then he also said Warriors or Cavs. Warriors. So JD asked, or at D Wiley Justin asked, what is your favorite NF song? So that's a hard one, man. It'd definitely be something in Mansion. Mansion is the reason why I got hooked onto NF. Well, I listened to Mansion like before Therapy Session came out. I know a lot of people came through Therapy Session, but it was through Mansion. Oh, man, I was definitely in a more rough spot in my life, and I guess some of the songs like stick with me a bit better. Probably like Notepad or Mansion, maybe, off of Mansion, obviously. Maybe Paralyzed as well. Yeah, probably one of those 3. At Typhoon Beats, or Typhoon, he's been supporting me for a while. He's like a regular supporter on Twitter. He asked, what made you get into making videos? So about for probably 5 years now, maybe at the very earliest 6, I started an old channel called the Cobra NZ, and it was a Minecraft channel where I made Minecraft Hunger Games videos and some other videos as well, and I started to have a little bit of success. I did that channel for 2 years, 2.5 years, and made 265 videos. So if you guys thinking like I've had 100 videos and I'm almost at 4,000, shout out to you guys. There's a lot more work that's built up to that. It's not like I just came on the scene. Like I thought about making a Christian hip hop channel for at least 6 months before I made mine. Started making videos just because I thought there was a really good opportunity there since there wasn't, the market was pretty slim for like people doing my kind of videos, and yeah, so that's where I picked up all my making like over 200 videos, all the video editing, Photoshop, stuff like that. So yeah, that's how I got into making videos, and it's kind of always been my dream to do YouTube as well. So yeah, but it was Minecraft and Call of Duty as well. So Braden, or at Braden50932401, asked, would you ever think about making merch? Now, obviously, like if I was to release merch, I'd probably wait a little later on till the audience is bigger, then obviously I'd have more of a chance to do good. But if I ever do merch, I would rather have it like a clothing label rather than just like David Livick or hashtag like you Americans or something on the shirt, because that's, I guess, one of my phrases that you guys seem to really like. I thought, like, for me, hopefully no one steals this idea. If you do, I better have a 50% share in your clothing brand. Maybe there's clothing brands called this anyway, so there's probably no point, but like my whole, I guess, motto for the channel is like Christian perspective, or maybe I could do like eternal perspective or something. I thought that would be really cool, like a merch label, like actually like sick clothing line. So I mean, that's just an idea I've had. I've wanted to have a website as well. I thought about making a website before I even made the channel, so that could be about Christian hip hop or something like that. So I mean, the faster we grow, the more that could become a reality. Have a sick clothing brand. It probably wouldn't have like David Livick on it, but yeah, I don't know. So at Boomer the Boomer, or SWV, asked, do you ever plan to reach outside of music into other ministry, and if so, what ministry, and how will your YouTube job affect it? So for me, I think I've said this in a video before, but I'm a youth group leader at my local church. So pretty much me and a few other people, we lead about maybe like 15 to 20 intermediate age kids, which is around, I don't know, like 13 maybe, so like 20, 13-year-olds every Monday. And yeah, I mean, I guess for this, I've kind of had a heart for youth and stuff as well. That's kind of why I made this channel, because I guess there's quite a few youth into Christian hip hop, but there's not really a medium for them to like talk about it all the time, like, because YouTube, like for me, I mean, I'm 18 years old, and YouTube, I spend hours on it a day, so having like something on YouTube that would help, I don't know, just keep them thinking about their faith, or might help them out in their walk if I introduce them to some new music that they might like. So that's kind of been my heart with this whole thing. Alright, so my camera just cut off, so I did answer most of the questions that I got. Sorry if I miss you out, but I'll just do like 1 or 2 last questions that are probably a bit more important. So from Lucas Beamer, Calvinist or Arminian? For me, I've looked into it a bit. I'm still not like 100% on one side, but I'd be Arminian. And the last question, I'm really sorry. I did like in-depth answers to at least 3 more. Last one by Samuel again. Have you ever been struggling with your faith? If so, what helped you? So for me, I've always believed in God. I've definitely been challenged to like seek more about it, but it's just for me, like, I've just always believed there was a God. I mean, just how the ecosystem is and food chain and how the order is and structure, like how does that just randomly evolve? Like evolution is whack to me. I know some people might get really salty or think I'm stupid for that, but I mean, just how everything works together, it just doesn't make sense to me that it just evolves from almost nothing into all of this over millions of years. Nah, I don't believe that anyway. Maybe living in the city where you've got concrete everywhere, not seeing the nice green hills that are behind, like maybe that, I don't know, but yeah, that's pretty much it. Hope you guys enjoyed. If this gets to 100 likes, I'll do another one maybe in a month or so. I don't know. If this reaches 1,000 views, that's kind of my benchmark. Maybe this video just flops, I don't know, but I hope you guys enjoyed. Leave a like on it if you enjoyed. I love seeing your comments, and subscribe if you want to see more. 4,000 soon, and yeah, hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you guys in my next video.